YouTube, what it is, this is Gedden. Welcome back to my GGC. I am back with another video. And in this video, we're going to talk about the offensive controls for ESG football. YouTube, it's your boy Gedden, and I'm back with another ESG football update. This free-to-play game is looking like a banger. Let's get it. So you made your build, but did you do this? And after you make your build, if you really want to style on the competition, trust me, you're gonna want to add an emote. This emote is special. It's a little inside thing right here, but cutting shapes, that's the emote you want to put on your build. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. Make sure you add that emote. It definitely lets the community know where you're coming from. Real quick, did you guys get a code yet for the PlayStation 5? If not, all you gotta do is follow me on just one of my social media platforms below. You pick, and make sure you DM me that you want a code, and I will send you a code. It's just that easy. Yes, ESG football is free to play, but you need a code to play it. Anyway, let's move on to these offensive controls, because you've played the game or you're about to play the game and you just put yourself into the game and you knew right from the first start, this game is not Madden. Well, here are the controls, and I'm going to give you advice and tips on what to do to maximize your skill sets. All right, so pre-snap, R2, zoom out to see the play art, snap the ball by pressing X, and R stick is your playmaker controls only for quarterbacks. So passing the ball, again, this is not Madden, this is different. Lob pass modifier is L1. Bullet throw is L2, R2, plus the wide receiver that you want to throw the ball to. R2 is sprint, R1 is throw the ball to the running back, and of course your face buttons are your wide receivers, right? L2 plus the R stick is to throw the ball away. Again, extremely different types of controls for this type of a game. This is not Madden. I have not played quarterback yet. From what I saw, and this is my advice and tips sections, you want to stay in the pocket. Protection is very important in ESG. As soon as you get rushed, that drops down your accuracy. You run outside of the pocket, that also drops down your accuracy. What's going to be very popular and what's hard to deal with in ESG football is a quarterback that can run. Just know that when you're making your skill sets, you want to have a running quarterback that could be a dual threat. All right, moving on to ball carrier. L1, switch ball, and to cover up the ball, basically protect the ball while you're getting tackled. L2, spin modifier. R2, sprint. R1, switch ball hand and to cover up the ball. Triangle is truck. O or circle is emote. X is to stiff arm. The right stick is your jukes, and right stick and L2 is your spin modifications. What you guys want to do as the ball carrier, you do not want to always hold your sprint button. When you hold your sprint button and you go left and right with the left stick, you're going to be making hard cuts and it's going to slow you down. What you want to do is let go of the sprint button or not use the sprint button throughout your whole run so that you could be a little bit more precise. The best running back is Fuego in ESG football. And what he does with running backs, he really makes running backs look crazy out there. He mostly makes these cuts and he does not lose any momentum and stays at a high level of speed. So it's really hard to bring him down. So you definitely do not want to hold the sprint button, and you want to be more subtle with your left stick movements. As a ball carrier, you do have some skill moves, so let's look at that. Look at all the moves that you can do with the R stick. You could do juke back, juke left, juke right, fake juke. You could do so many different things with just running the ball. Then you have different types of spins, spin left, spin right, jump, spin left. This is a lot of animations. This is a lot of different moves that you can do. It's a lot. When the practice mode comes out, I will be making more of a comprehensive list on what each move is and possibly when to do them, when not to do them. But yeah, this is a lot of detail. Moving on to route running. For wide receivers, tight ends, and running backs that's out there as a wide receiver, block strafe, L2, L1 route modifier, R2 is sprint or rounded route modifier, R1 is hard cut route modifier, triangle block intent, the R stick is your route tree, L1 and R1, and the right stick is your pop turn modifier. So because this is the first time that we are speaking about blocking, if you have low block ratings, if you press triangle, sometimes nothing will happen. You'll just run right past that person. And the reason why that is because you have low block ratings. You have no skill sets in block or very low level of block rating. Again, this is an independent game. They have all these animations. They did not implement them yet. It's a very small team. It takes a very long time to make a game. If you are a wide receiver, you hit the triangle button, nothing happens, is because you have low block rating. Look at the routes that you could run and all the things you could do. You could do different stutter steps in different directions. You could do hard cuts in different directions. You could do speed cuts. This game is extremely deep. What I just said about low block ratings, it not triggering when you hit the triangle button, similarly, same thing goes for route running. If you have no skill sets for route running and you try to do some of these route running moves and cuts, it slows you down to a crawl. So you gotta have the attributes to do all these cuts and run a route tree. Just to let you know, if you want a wide receiver, don't skip out on the route running. It's very important. It's a lot you could do in this game. It's going to take a while to understand fully the power that you have with all these different cuts, but this is your route tree. The more route running that you have to your skill sets, the faster and better these animations are going to look. Now let's move on to ball in the air. So you have miraculous catch, you have run after catch, you have falling catch and possession catch. From my experience, miraculous catch is good when you are tightly covered or you're trying to get in position of a badly thrown ball. But the most reliable buttons that I press were square and X. I always got a good catch animation when I press those buttons. And again, maybe it's going to be different for you, but miraculous catch should be mostly used when you are covered and trying to get to a ball or trying to get in the way of a ball of a would-be interception. Okay, moving on to blocking. Block strafe, L2, sprint, R2, triangle, block intent. Up on the right stick is pancake block. Down on the right stick is cut block. When you use your pancake or cut block, it destroys your stamina. So use those strategically. And my advice, use those at the goal line or use those at much needed first down markers, like short yardage where you have to get a first down, you know you're running the ball. Use pancake block, use cut block. But while you're blocking, you do not want to use the sprint button to try to get in position. You want to get in position by just using the left stick, which is player movement, and block strafing to square up that block. You get in 3 yards or less, then you hit triangle to engage in a block. Again, I'm going to repeat this again. If you have low block rating and you hit triangle, sometimes you won't trigger a animation at all because you have low block rating. Okay, I said it enough. You guys should get the picture. Okay, kicking. I don't know too much about kicking. I think it's rather simple. You have to have skill sets to kick to actually kick the ball. If you have any other tips or advice or I missed anything, please let me know in the comment section below. If you have any questions, also let me know that in the comment section below. This is just the offense. The next video will be on the defense. If you made it to the end of this video, of course, make sure you like the video because obviously you liked the video. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and then hit it again to make sure it's on all. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. We are out of here.